Alright, we got a dryer that's not turning on. Whenever you set the timer, press start. It runs, but as soon as you let go of the button, it shuts off. You can hear the motor. Let go, shuts right off. So I'm going to open the door, hold the door switch in, and press start, and we will see if the drum turns or if it doesn't. Okay, I'm holding the button in. Now we'll see if the drum goes. Nope. 9 times out of 10 when that happens, you have a broken belt. So we'll get this unplugged and get it apart and see what we got. Okay, next we want to take out, there's 2 screws here, 2 Phillips, one right there and one right there. So we'll get out those 2 Phillips screws, and there's also 3 more on the back, one here, one in the middle, and one on the end. So we're going to start with the 2 up front, and I should be able to get this off without messing with the back panel. We'll just lift up on the front. Now back here where your control panel is, you got 3 little hooks here that curve to the left, so you want to slide it to the right, or I'm sorry, slide it to the left to unhook them and then pull it out. Now we got 2 screws, one here and one right here. We want to get those out, they're both 1/4 inch. Okay, now that you have the front 2 out, use your thumb, lift up on the drum, and tilt the front panel forward. And we got a couple wires down here to unhook. We'll get this plastic piece out of our way. Looks like this one wire already came off, but you want to unhook your brown and the white. Now you could leave those on and just kind of lift up on the panel a little bit and then turn it to the side, but I prefer to just remove them. That way I can also clean everything out real good as well. You can see how clogged up the dryer is. And as you can see, no belt. That's just the marking for where the belt normally lies. There's our belt. Alright, next we're going to remove the drum. In order to do that, you just want to lift up, have it kind of straight, and then pull straight out towards you. You just want to guide it on your sides here. Just make sure you maneuver it through there, pull it straight out. Might have to bend one of the sides out a little bit just to get it to come out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to need 2 hands for that. Okay, here's what inside the dryer will look like once you get the drum out. And here's our pulley that the belt rides on, and the motor. And I'm actually going to slide this down. This little corner here, the motor bracket, will hold the pulley down for you. And then on our drum, when we're done vacuuming out the cabinet, we will vacuum out the back side of our drum here. You can see how much lint buildup gets behind here. So I'm going to clean this all out and clean everything here out before we reinstall everything. Okay, we got everything all swept out real good. Everything looks good. Now I did notice our drum glides here. You can see there's two green ones up top, and then you got two white ones, one here and one here. They're pretty worn down, not much left of them. You can see the edge. That's what your drum rides on, and you want to make sure those are in good shape. Otherwise, if these go out, then it's going to start tearing up your bearing. So I have some new drum glides at the shop, so I'll go up and grab a set of the green and a set of the white, and we'll swap those out while we have the dryer part. Okay, we got our new drum glides on, and now we'll get ready to put the drum back in. We got the back of that all cleaned out as well. Okay, here's our new belt. Part number WE12M29. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this around our drum and use the belt to lift it up and carry it over and set it back in place. Okay, we got our drum up. Now we're just getting ready to slide it back into the bearing here on the back of the housing for the heater. There's the bearing in here, and right here is the piece that needs to go right into the bearing. So I'm just going to use the belt to lift up on the drum and guide it back through. Okay, the drum is inside the bearing. We got our belt laid over our drum where the mark was, and you can see back in there is our pulley where we need to get our belt around. So what you want to do, take the belt around our motor pulley, there, and then bring it up, and this end will ride on this edge of the pulley. Make sure your belt's not twisted. You want the red side facing out and the black rubber side in against the drum. So then once you feel that you have your belt set up correctly, go ahead and release the pulley, and it should apply the tension to your belt. And if you feel there's a spot where the belt's twisted, straighten it up. Alright, your front cover, slide it up underneath that middle tab right there, and then lift it up and drop it down on those tabs on each end. And that'll hold it in place. We'll hook up our wires down here, get our drum on top of our bearing, and we'll get our two screws back in, and we'll test it out. Okay, let's plug it in, we'll test it out. Okay, sounds good. Get ready to put the lid back on now. Alright, that's replacing a broken belt on a GE electric dryer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.